I nominated Dr. Sakan for the Champion in Care Award because he truly shows a vested interest in the outcomes of his patients. He will take an hour, if it need be, in a patient's room alongside the family, alongside our caregivers, to really ensure that he is obtaining the best outcomes for our patients.
I nominated Dr. Alfredo Garcia. He's one of our best pediatricians here. Parents love him. He speaks Spanish, so being bilingual, that's very helpful. He's always well dressed. And like I said, he's friendly and approachable.
I've known Dr. Narahari since 2012. What I appreciate is her open communication, her respect for the staff in the operating room. She supports us tremendously and everything we need, all of our expectations are very clear, and all that comes together in providing the best possible care.
I nominated Dr. Garrity on behalf of the emergency services team for several reasons. The simple word is humble. This is a man of great intelligence, great humor, and great compassion, and he is so humble in the work that he does every day.
I nominated Dr. Bilar because he's an excellent doctor, and oftentimes when I'm working in the crisis role, I need to consult a physician on something that I'm having trouble with. He's always willing to help me out, whether it's his patient or not. He's always willing to step in and help.
Dr. Singleton is one of our best physicians. We love working with her. She's phenomenal, a great doctor, takes excellent care of her patients. She's very easy to work with, and we love her.
I nominated Dr. Valles for the Champion in Care Award because he's very passionate about what he does, and it shows through the compassion that he shows to his patients when he sees them. He would spend a few minutes prior to each case talking to the patient and the family, explaining the procedure to them, which helps calms their nerves.
Dr. Thompson stands out because even on the night shift, when he's covering so many large areas and so many numbers of patients, has able to come in and meet with these nurses, answer their questions, and support them as they develop as new nurses in the ICU. So that really makes him stand out.
Dr. Ishad is the doctor that explains everything to the patient in a way they can understand. And she always clarifies the concern, whatever the nurses has or whatever the patient has it.
Dr. Wade Dickinson is a physician who exemplifies compassion and teamwork. He is very skilled, and because of that, he is well respected amongst his patients and our Saint Agnes family.
I believe that Dr. Phillips is a champion of care because he truly has an appreciation for this earth and for humanity, and his demeanor makes the patients at ease. He looks like he's just talking to a friend when he's talking with the patients, and I believe that makes him an amazing human being.
I nominated Dr. Kelly for the Champion in Care Award. Yes, she's a medical professional, but she also goes above and beyond, where she comes in and holds the hands of patients when they're going through something troubling. She sits on the bed. She's very friendly, very approachable, and I love working with her. She's a pleasure to work with.
Dr. Bedrosian was nominated for the Champion of Care Award because he's an excellent doctor, he's a team player, and he goes above and beyond for his patients.
I nominated Dr. Richard Gregory because I knew a family that was prepping to go in and have an open heart surgery, and Dr. Gregory went out to talk to them in the waiting room, and he prayed with the family before he was going back to operate on their loved one. I just thought that was really special.
Every single person who gets an opportunity to work with Dr. Kim says how wonderful he is and how they feel like he treats them as a peer. We feel very appreciative whenever a doctor asks us what our opinions are and actually listens and seems to care what we think. And you see that with the way he treats his coworkers, and you see that with the way that he treats his patients.
I nominated Dr. Adeniji because I like the way his bedside manner is. He's just very likable personality, very patient doctor, and very intelligent.
I want to take this opportunity to recognize Dr. Van Putten because he stands out among the best. He's one of the few that really brings a surprise and a smile to my face when he helps the patient to the bathroom. Surprise, doctors don't do that.
I nominated Dr. Lawson for the award because he truly embodies what it means to provide holistic care to our patients. By allowing the nurses time to communicate as part of the team, we provide a safer environment for our patients in the operating room.
I am nominating my own doctor. Her name is Linda Bartel. She has a holistic approach, not just what's wrong with you physically, spiritually, and mentally as well. She gives me a hug, gives me a reassurance. She's the same way with all the other patients. She's also very beautiful, inside and out, so I hope she wins.
Dr. De Jesus has a good heart and always smiling most of the time in the patient's bedside. I think that's really foster a patient-care relationship. When we call him, he's always ready to answer our calls.
Dr. Samir Al-Hadi is an emergency room doctor, and I believe he's a champion of care because he's caring, compassionate, friendly, and really makes the visit all about you. He's the kind of ER doctor anybody would want to have.
I love to work with Dr. Nirala. He does well with communication with RNs, so that's something as a nurse you love to see. Walking into the room with Dr. Nirala is always easy. Patient interaction is great, so to be a part of his team and working with him, is a great opportunity, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
I nominated Dr. Knox for Champion in Care because she's awesome and she really values the nurse-physician relationship, and she knows that we're a team working together, and she's got this awesome sense of humor. I love working with her.
I nominated Dr. Narine because he makes caring for our patients very easy. He makes us feel that we are part of the patient's care. Everybody likes talking to him. When he's there, we can call him, and he's very accommodating.
Dr. Simons should be nominated because of how he communicates with the team, how he formulates a plan, and it's really a great pleasure to work with him.
For Dr. Ali Garbes, the thing that I really remember is that once I had a very agitated patient. It was under her. There was no admission order, so when I called her, she even heard the patient screaming. So she said, just give this, do this, and then I'll be there in a minute. True enough, she was there.
This year we decided to nominate Dr. Vivek Mittal. He's really concerned about the patient's safety as far as the procedure, and I have observed many times that his patients love him, and we love him as well.